Hi everyone, I'm Dishen. Welcome to my channel Design Automation, where we simplify SolidWorks automation and make your designing easier, smoother and faster. In today's video, we are going to write a macro with the help of ChatGPT that will fetch SolidWorks custom property of open document. The document can be anything. It can be part, assembly or drawing. So we have already opened the SolidWorks document over here. It's a sheet metal component. You can see over here. And let's go to the custom property. So you can see there are three custom property over. Let's add one more, the description, and it will be like sheet metal. So let's ask GPT to write a macro for us. So create new chat. Hello, SolidWorks automation expert. I want you to write a SolidWorks macro that will fetch custom property of a open document. It has started writing the macro. Meanwhile, let's create our own macro file. Export custom property. So we'll add this to here, and this is the one here. Okay, let's copy this macro and paste it here. So you can see here the variables are defined above to the main sub procedure and its allocated value over here. So let's use F8 command, but before this let's compile our code here. So very first we have defined SolidWorks application, we have defined active document. It says like if document is not open, then we'll say no document is open, and some more variables is defined here. So very first is custom property manager, and the value to custom property manager, it says description. So you can say the file property description is sheet metal component. Then again for the active configuration, so here you can see the set custom property manager is blank here. So if you want to understand this, let's go to the SolidWorks API document. So get custom property manager. So it's here, model doc extension, get custom property manager configuration name. So if we are going to write configuration name over here, then it will fetch the property of specific configuration. If we do not write anything for say for this configuration, then it will fetch the property which is available over here, and this is custom property for specific configuration. So if you want to fetch this data, then we'll define custom property manager again, but this time we'll use configuration name default. So let's go beyond this material debug.py. Material is nothing here. So you can see custom property fetch, check the immediate window, Control G. So here already immediate window is open, but you can see we do not have any material custom property. Let's forget it, but we do have another custom property like designer. So let's say we'll add here designer, and we'll debug it again. Not file property this time, designer. Not description, this time designer. And we'll have another is revision. So let's add revision as well. Revision, and here I will add revision. Let's go again. First one description. Do it have? No, we have made one mistake over here. You can see all three custom property have single variable defined, so we cannot fetch three data in the single property. So very first, let me explain you again. If we go here, so very first description, you can see description is sheet metal component, but on the very next time, on the very next line, we have defined new, we have assigned new value to that variable, and that is designer name. So this is not the correct way. So how we can solve it is, let's stop this first. Okay. How we can print is like we'll print immediately after assigning value to those variables. So let's say we have assigned variables. I will remove these two. So you can see, okay, let's debug it again and see. We have, okay, so very first we have description. So description is defined, and you can see it's a description. Then we have designer. So I will just copy this and paste it. So I have reassigned the value here, and that is the property name designer. So it will print design. And then last is not, but the revision. So revision is R0, of course. So it is over here, and the material is nothing because there is no property over here. So if we want to add any property here, let's say the default configuration is here, and I want to write, let's say material, and my material is SS. Then let's say date. The date is 21st February 2026, and I want to print this thing. So I will add here. Okay, material is already been here, and next line will be the date. So date here as well. This property is available, this date and configuration property material is available inside the specific configuration specific custom property. It is not available for the main custom property, so it won't be available over here, but it will be available over here. So let's remove this thing and run this again. So we have configuration property, material, SS, and date here. You can see custom property is where in ChatGPT window. If you want to export this data into Excel, you can do that. If you want to export this data into the CSV or SQL, you can even do that also. So if you want to check those kind of video, please comment below and wait for the next video. Thank you.